For years, you've been taught to fear credit cards. You've heard they're dangerous only for emergencies and should be cut up as soon as you get them. But what if the real problem isn't the card itself, but how most people use it? Today, we're diving deep into the world of credit cards to uncover what no one ever told you. We'll explore why the wealthy use their cards every day, accumulating points, expanding cash flow, and building wealth while others fall into debt. Get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about credit cards. Most people see credit cards as a trap, something to be avoided at all costs. But the truth is, the card itself isn't the enemy. It's the way we use it that determines whether it becomes a tool for freedom or a chain of debt. The wealthy have mastered the art of using credit cards to their advantage, while the majority remains stuck in a cycle of unconscious spending and high-interest payments. Today, we'll reveal how a simple shift in mindset can turn your credit card into a powerful ally on your journey to financial independence. Let's talk about the invisible trap most people fall into. Many use their credit card as an extension of their paycheck, buying things before they have the money, paying only the minimum, and accumulating interest. This silent cycle keeps you working just to pay for things you've already consumed, or worse, things you don't even remember buying. The real trap isn't in the plastic, it's in the mindset. Using your card impulsively and emotionally is exactly what banks want, because the more you spend, the more they earn. Credit system is designed to encourage spending. Banks offer easy credit, seductive installment plans, and one-click apps, all with the goal of making you spend without thinking. The more you spend, the more they profit. Meanwhile, you work hard every month just to pay off what you've already consumed. This cycle not only drains your wallet, but also your peace of mind and your ability to build real wealth. But there's good news. There's another way, and that's exactly what the wealthy do differently. Wealthy people use the same credit cards as everyone else, but with a completely different logic. While most people use cards to buy things that lose value, the rich use them to accelerate growth in things that bring returns. Every purchase has a purpose, and every expense is part of a bigger plan. For them, a credit card isn't a toy, it's a bridge between where they are and where they want to be. The difference is all in the mindset and strategy. Wealthy don't see their credit limit as extra money, they see it as leverage. It's a way to bring future gains forward as long as the return is greater than the cost. Instead of paying interest, they earn miles, cashback, and extended terms, all while keeping their capital invested and growing. This approach allows them to use money that hasn't even left their account yet, turning the system to their advantage. This mindset isn't a secret, it's in books, videos, and examples everywhere. But to see it, you have to leave behind the survival mentality. If you're always focused on just paying bills, you'll never learn how to build wealth. The first step is understanding the difference between using credit to survive and using it to grow. Once you make this shift, everything changes. Robert Kiyosaki has taught for decades that not all debt is bad. Most people grow up believing that owing money is negative, but Kiyosaki explains that the real issue is what you do with the debt. He divides debt into two types, bad debt and good debt. Understanding this distinction is the foundation for using your credit card to build wealth instead of falling into a financial trap. Bad debt takes money out of your pocket. It's when you use credit to buy things that lose value and don't generate any return, like financing a phone, a TV, or an impulsive trip. These purchases drain your resources and make you poorer over time. If you're using your credit card for things that don't pay you back, you're falling into the bad debt trap. Debt puts money into your pocket. It's when you use credit to acquire assets, things that generate income, appreciate in value, or bring you closer to financial freedom. Examples include buying property to rent out, investing in business equipment, or taking a course that increases your earning potential. When planned well, good debt lifts you up instead of dragging you down. Kiyosaki's golden rule is that good debt should pay for itself. The return must always be greater than the cost. If it isn't, it's a trap. He built his empire by using bank money to buy real estate, start businesses, and invest in education, but always with the discipline that the debt must be self-sustaining. This principle applies perfectly to credit cards. Use them only when the benefits outweigh the costs. If you use your credit card for something that generates more return than the interest you pay, or better yet, no interest at all because you control the cash flow, you're acting like an investor, not a consumer. This is the key to transforming your relationship with credit cards. Stop using them as an escape and start using them as a tool for growth. Now that you understand the difference between good and bad debt, let's talk about practical strategies for using your credit card wisely. A card can be a powerful ally if used with strategy. The first rule, never buy with your card what you wouldn't buy with cash. This simple mindset shift prevents most unnecessary debt and keeps your finances healthy. Use the grace period to your advantage. When you buy with credit, you often have up to 40 days to pay without interest. This means you can keep your money invested longer while strategically deferring payment. It's not about delaying because you lack funds, it's about using time intelligently to maximize your resources. Convert every purchase into a benefit. Many banks offer points, miles, or cashback for using your card. If you pay your fixed expenses like groceries, fuel, and utilities with your card and pay off the balance in full each month, you're accumulating rewards without spending more. Over time, these points can be redeemed for travel, products, discounts, or even cash. Another technique used by the wealthy is to concentrate spending on a single main card. This maximizes rewards, simplifies tracking, and strengthens your relationship with the bank. Those who pay well receive higher limits, exclusive offers, and waived fees. But remember, none of this works if you're disorganized. The foundation of all success with credit cards is control. Register every expense, have a monthly plan, and never treat your credit limit as available cash. The limit is not income, it's risk. Use it with full awareness. If you want to turn conscious card use into a real wealth-building plan, it all starts with discipline and organization. That's how you move from stagnation to growth, even if you're starting later in life. Yes, it's possible to go from financial stagnation to growth, even if you're just starting out in your 40s. The credit card can be a key tool on this journey if you play the right game. The secret is to use it with intention, not as a crutch. Let's look at the step-by-step plan to turn your spending into wealth. Stop spending to impress others. Start spending to grow. Most people use credit cards to look rich, but the wealthy use them to become rich. Map out your essential fixed expenses, food, transportation, services, pharmacy, and put them on your card, but only if you can pay the full balance. This is the turning point, converting necessary spending into accumulated benefits. Use a rewards card, not just any card. Choose one that gives you points, miles, or cashback. These small returns used consistently can fund travel, emergencies, or investments. Centralize payments and keep everything under control. Use a spreadsheet or app to track your spending, spot patterns, and optimize your finances. When you centralize your payments and track everything, you gain financial clarity. You'll start to see patterns, optimize your spending, and avoid surprises. A well-used credit card becomes a financial magnifying glass, helping you spot opportunities and avoid pitfalls. This level of awareness is what separates those who build wealth from those who stay stuck. Take advantage of timing. Buying at the start of your billing cycle gives you up to 40 days to pay, meaning more time with your money invested and earning compound interest. This simple strategy can create real wealth over time, turning your credit card into a tool for financial growth instead of a source of stress. If you're paying interest, look for alternatives. Negotiate rates, switch to cheaper credit, or restructure your finances. But above all, change the behavior that got you into debt in the first place. Paying off debt without changing habits is like drying ice. It doesn't work. The card isn't your enemy, it's a tool, but only for those with a plan. No one gets rich by accident. Wealth comes to those who decide to change. Your credit card can be a powerful tool, but only if you have a plan. Start today, because what you do with your card now will shape the life you build in the years to come. There are two types of people who use credit cards every month. The first is the account slave, the most common profile, always worried about the limit, spending without control, and paying only the minimum. This person is buried in debt, with the card becoming a golden chain, shiny on the outside, suffocating on the inside. Second type is the asset owner. This person has clarity about their expenses, purpose in every purchase, and uses the card strategically. They decide how and when to spend, and most importantly, turn consumption into returns. They use the system's benefits without being used by it. The difference isn't income, luck, or formal education, it's financial awareness. Financial awareness is what separates those enslaved by debt from those who build assets. Knowing that your card reflects your choices and that freedom doesn't come from earning more but from using what you have better is the ultimate key. As Robert Kiyosaki says, the poor work for money while the rich make money work for them. Your credit card is in your wallet, but the real difference is in your mindset. You can keep seeing it as a burden, or you can turn it into your tool for freedom. What you do with it from now on will define much more than your next statement. It will define the kind of life you build in the coming years. You don't need luck, a raise, or the perfect moment. All you need is to decide that from today you'll use what you already have with intelligence. The credit card is just a tool, the real power is in your hands. Start making smarter choices and watch your financial life transform. What you do with your credit card today will define your financial future. Will you let it be a burden, or will you use it as a stepping stone to freedom? The choice is yours. Remember, wealth doesn't come from what you earn but from how you use what you have. Every week there are practical lessons that can help you achieve financial freedom without depending on the government or needing to pretend. Stay tuned for more strategies and real-world advice to help you master your money and build the life you want. At the end of the day, the power to change your financial destiny lies in your choices. Every swipe of your card is a decision. Will it move you closer to freedom or deeper into debt? With the right mindset and strategy, you can make your card work for you, not against you. Break free from the cycle of unconscious spending and high-interest debt. Start seeing your credit card as a tool for growth, not a trap. With discipline, awareness, and a clear plan, you can use credit to your advantage and build real wealth over time. Develop smart spending habits by always asking yourself, does this purchase help me grow? If not, reconsider. Use your card for things that bring value, not just instant gratification. Over time, these habits will set you apart and put you on the path to financial independence. Tracking your expenses isn't just about control, it's about optimization. When you know where your money goes, you can make better decisions, cut unnecessary costs, and maximize your rewards. This level of detail is what turns a simple card into a wealth-building machine. Let's look at how rewards can work for you. Imagine paying for your monthly groceries and utilities with your card, then redeeming the points for a flight or a new gadget. These small benefits add up over time, turning everyday spending into real value. That's the power of using your card strategically. Never fall into the trap of paying only the minimum. This is how banks make their money and how you end up paying far more than you should. Always aim to pay your balance in full each month. This keeps you out of debt and ensures you're using your card as a tool, not a liability. If you find yourself paying high interest, don't be afraid to negotiate with your bank or look for better options. Sometimes, a simple phone call can lower your rate or get you a better deal. Always be proactive about improving your financial situation. Use technology to your advantage. There are countless apps and tools that can help you track your spending, set budgets, and monitor your progress. The more you automate and organize, the easier it becomes to stay on top of your finances and avoid costly mistakes. Organization is the foundation of financial success. Keep your receipts, review your statements, and regularly check your spending patterns. This habit not only prevents errors but also helps you spot opportunities to save and grow your wealth. A credit card can be a valuable tool in emergencies, but only if you have a plan to pay it off quickly. Don't rely on credit as your only safety net. Build an emergency fund and use your card strategically when needed. This approach keeps you in control, no matter what life throws your way. Using your card responsibly helps you build a strong credit history, which can open doors to better financial opportunities in the future. Pay on time, keep your balances low, and avoid unnecessary debt. Over time, this will give you access to better rates and more financial freedom. To truly benefit from your credit card, you need to think like a builder. Don't imitate the crowd, create your own path. Use your card to construct a better financial future brick by brick with every smart decision you make. Remember, your financial journey is unique. The steps you take today will shape your tomorrow. Use your credit card as a tool for growth, not a source of stress. With the right mindset, strategy, and discipline, you can achieve the financial freedom you deserve. In the end, it's not about the card, it's about you. Your mindset, your habits, and your choices will determine whether your credit card is a burden or a blessing. Decide today to use it wisely, and you'll be on your way to building lasting wealth and true financial independence.